Hi, fellow Malaysians. My name is Wei Aik. As a concerned Malaysian citizens, let me bring you some updates on the COVID-19 infections in Malaysia. Together with me is the latest report from JP Morgan, which was published yesterday, 23rd of March 2020. That is a report on the COVID-19 updates, whereby in the report they have taken into consideration and they also forecasted that the peak of our COVID-19 epidemic will be by middle of April, whereby they have also forecasted that the total confirmed cases of COVID-19 will be increased further, at least by another three-fourths. Or by middle of April, it will be increasing to 6,300 cases. As of today, according to the latest announcement made by the Ministry of Health, there are 1,624 cases in Malaysia. So, to increase further to 6,300 cases, it will be another threefold. So that means every week, by average, the cases will be increasing by 1,600 cases. So it's worrying. It's a quite worrying trend. And we have not taken it lightly. We must take the thing seriously. Because it's not something easy to fight against it. The COVID-19 is so invisible, the virus is invisible, you cannot see from your own eye, but it can be everywhere. And you can be easily infected if you go anywhere unnoticed without practicing the hygienic way of oneself. Make sure that we must fully comply with every single order, with every single instruction issued by the government of the day from time to time. We cannot take the thing lightly. No choice. We must fight the war. To ensure our own survival, we must fight the war. We must become the winner at the end of the war. We cannot lose the war. Once we lose the war, there will be a huge disaster for the human being. Let us look into the report. There are three reasons that they expect milder development with lower mortality rate in Malaysia. That is something this is the silver lining in the whole disaster, whereby the report says the Malaysia reported mortality ratio is only 0.77%, in contrast to global average of 4.4%. In terms of mortality rate, is lower for Malaysia. At this stage, we see the country's mortality risk could be managed with milder development. It's something very exciting to us. At least we do the right thing. Our government do the right thing. Our people also do the right thing. And they cited three reasons why they see that this is a milder development. First, Malaysia test per million capital is 482. That is 4 to 81 folds higher compared to other ASEAN countries. There is about 6 to 109 tests per million populations, and even higher than several EU countries. So that means the test implemented by the Ministry of Health is quite helpful. With the test done every day, with the capability of the Ministry of Health increasing from day to day, I think it will be helpful to us. Second reason cited in the report, the government is currently enforcing movement control nationwide with border restriction in place. This is also very helpful. And the third one, they also cited in the report, Malaysia's current critical care beds are estimated at 1,600. Assuming 10% of the infected require intensive care, Malaysia hospital capabilities look sufficient to manage mortality risks. So something that is At least we see something positive on the side of Malaysia on the measure taken by the Ministry of Health. We hope everyone will continue on. Everyone must be patient enough. Let us make sure we stay at home. We make sure we can fight the war until the end. At the curve, we infection peaked in mid-April. We are concerned that the epidemic is entering the curve acceleration stage in Malaysia, based on the observed doubling of infection in the last 3 days. We expect this phase to ebb within 1.5 to 2 weeks before the accumulation stage, when the overall infection growth rate potentially slows to 100 to 200 per day. We forecast peak infection in the middle of April is at about 6,300 cases. So they see the growing rate from day to day. There will be around 100 to 250 cases per day. So with all the statistics announced by the Ministry of Health from day one until now, our new cases every day will be not more than 250. Even the highest by yesterday is 212, but today it has been reduced by half. It has been reduced to 106 cases. So there is something still within our control range. Let us make sure that we follow everything as implemented by the government of the day, as imposed by all the authorities, by the police and armed forces. Make sure we can fight the war until the end. We must be the winners this time. We cannot lose the war in any way. We want to be the winner at the end of the day. Hope that we can save Malaysia, we can save our hope, we can save our Mother Earth. Thank you very much.